Peace and blessings, everyone. This past weekend, I read an article online covering a case in Saudi Arabia where a young girl, 19 years old, I believe, was raped and subsequently sentenced to 6 months in prison and 200 lashes for committing adultery that led up to that rape. Some of you are aware of that in Muslim countries. They follow, and some of them that follow what's called Islamic Sharia law, which is laws based off of following the Quran and the teachings of Muhammad, the Prophet. Now, after reading that article, and then reading some comments, in one of the comments I mentioned how they still stone people in some of these countries, stone them to death. And I actually went on a website and watched an actual stoning. And it brought to mind the issue I brought up before concerning belief in a God of a specific religion, whether it's the God of the Bible or the God of the Quran or whoever. But when you do such things, when you make such laws, when following the ways of this God, the ways of this religion, and in doing them, there can be brought up a serious question of being morally just in your actions. Then you need to start questioning, for one, your moral compass, or two, your God. Because if your God wants you to stone people to death, to throw rocks at them until they die because of transgressions such as theft, adultery, things of that nature, which I would deem simple things, simple transgressions. Yes, breaking the law. Well, stealing more so. Adultery is up for debate. But if your God wants that, then I question whether or not your God is worthy of being praised. If your God condemns those who don't believe in Him, then I question whether or not your God is worthy of praise. If your God is going to send people to eternal hell and damnation for the mistakes we humans make, our transgressions, in our limited knowledge, in our limited intelligence, then I question whether or not your God is worthy to be praised. Question yourself and/or question your God. For if I believed in such a God, I will rebel against that God. If the God, the one and only Creator, who is responsible for my being, wanted me to do such things, required me to do such things, I will rebel against that God. You might as well be one with Satan and fighting against God. But I don't believe in such a God, so there is no need for me to rebel against my God, because my God is just. My God is all-loving. My God is truth. God bless. Peace and love.